Well, we're going to find out now. As we said, Harra, a lot of submissions now on his record, but again, a fantastic pedigree and a vast amount of experience in the kickboxing game. And as you saw there, nice combination of work. But Round gets him straight down. A bit of a shock there for Harra.
Yeah, without a doubt, because Harra was advancing the position. Oh, look at that sweet transition straight into an armbar attempt. Round finds himself in a little bit of trouble. However, was able to get out, and he's really utilizing that ground and pound here in the first.
I think, again, we forget that sometimes fighters might do their homework as well. And he would have done his homework on Harra, knowing how good his stand-up is. But at the moment, what we said earlier was true. Round has gone out there to try and assert his dominance. And you said he was an all-action fighter. And he's certainly shown that early in this round.
He doesn't have a slow speed. Everything with him is go, 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 go. Now look at this here. Again, when we talk about the involvement of Harra, look at this here. He is going for a triangle choke. He's shut him down. He will not let Round advance his position by spreading the leg out. He's got that hook. Beautiful. However, big slam.
And Pierre, we have to look somewhere because there's a lot of blood flowing. I imagine it's from Harra from that ground and pound. But we'll have to get a close-up later. But it's all action at the moment. Hardly time to catch our breath as these two men are going for it non-stop.
Now, the one mistake that Round made right there is he just totally went for submission before position. Now look at the nose of Round, and I believe that's off that first little interaction between him and Harra.
We thought it might have been Harra, Pierre, but it's definitely the nose of Round, as you said, and Harra's back out. This has been, you mentioned transitions earlier.
Oh, without a doubt, Harra has gone from one transition to another. I mean, we've seen armbar attempt, big slam by Round. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, I tell you what, Round, he's a super game fighter. However, saying that, Harra immediately back up and looking to throw knees, doing body shots, pressing the head down, just missed with the knee, connected with the straight left. And now look, it's Harra advancing in his position, trying to insert his dominance. However, Round usually ends up in a better position. That boggles my mind.
Yeah, it's been back and forward like that, because when Round did that huge slam, he found that he was slammed into a guillotine. So this has been incredible from both men. The fact that they've both taken so much punishment and are still thinking about their own next technique.
Well, the thing about it is, guys, everybody that fights, especially here on Bama, educated fighters, you know, they're master class on the ground as well as great stand-up fighters. That's the type of people that they're bringing here to this organization. I'm going to tell you what, I'm on the edge of my seat with this fight. Now look at this, Harra's in a bad way because Round has his back and possibly is looking to sink in that rear naked choke.
Now, it came from a guillotine attempt, but this is dangerous, this one. He's really stretching now, Pierre, for this. Harra will do well to get out of this one.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you something. Again, I'm very amazed that Harra has been the one to initiate these confrontations, but usually ends up with the short end of the stick, if you know what I mean.
Pound's like been a dog after a bone with that rear naked, hasn't he? Harra's done a good job of defending, and he slips out, Pierre. Again, another transition. You can hear the crowd's answer. They're loving this one, and so am I.
And I'll tell you what, Harra, I mean, I can't even tell, really, that he started off as a kickboxer because his groundwork's so slick, so fluid.
And again, it's been non-stop. Let's talk about the pace, Pierre, because Round is bloodied. Harra's almost been submitted twice. This has taken its toll, surely, in just this first round. Look at this. Yeah,
and I'll tell you what, we'll see how good their training camp has been here in the second. Now, right there, Round goes to turn to his back, but immediately Harra sees that, sees an opening, and boom, straight into full mount. And look at him, he is throwing some heavy leather. And Round, did you see that? He tried to buck him off, but Harra was having none of it. He sprawled his base.
It's been a brutal first round for both men, and they've both had their moments because we've got Harra on top at the moment. And oh, here he goes with the ground and pound, and you can hear the crowd's response. But to me, it's also been quite an even round if you look at it over the whole duration of that round.
And you know what? It's been like this, back and forth, back and forth. Now look, you see Harra, he's trying to bring the legs up high. Whenever you try to bring the legs up high, you're looking for it. You're fishing for a submission. Exactly. Straight into an arm bar, and again, Round goes for a big slam.
Oh, this has had everything this opening round, Pierre. This has been superb.
And I tell you what, this round is really impressing me with his gutsy performance. There's been a couple times where if I would have been in that same position, you never know, I might have tapped. But this guy has a no-surrender attitude.
Pierre, I won't hear that of you. I know you wouldn't have. No way. You wouldn't be in this commentary box with me otherwise. But this has been so entertaining, and the back and forward nature of it, the ebb and flow. What a round, what a round. Oh, Pierre, tit for tat, big shots. And again, look at this. This is Rocky. This is Rocky.
And I want to know which one's Rocky and which one's Clubber Lang. But I'll tell you what, both of these guys have landed flush. And it's just one punch away from a knockout, I believe.
Oh, they're both tired. Harra, to me, looks slightly the more tired of the two there, Pierre.
Oh, without a doubt. Rounds looking like he's going from strength to strength. Saying that he caught a huge right hand from Harra. However, he's the one that's not dominating, but he's trying to impose his will by pushing Harra up against the fence.
Now, for me, it's amazing how quickly Harra seems to have tired. He's still working, but you saw on his face that, is that possibly the power of Count from those early shots?
Well, let's not only talk about the power of the shots. Let's talk about his work rate. Let's also talk about the huge slams. That has to take it out of you.
Yeah, Harra, as you said, a real warrior, and he carries knockout power in. Oh, as I said that, in his hands and knees as well. These two men have earned each other's respect.
Now, did you see that? Both fighters loaded up. I mean, that punch came from his waist all the way. The heavens broke, and that punch came from the sky and hit him. And guess what? Both guys were looking at each other like, is that all you've got?
Oh, what was happening there?
Now, Harvey Harra looks like he's had his hands up in the air. When I was talking about that heavenly punch, he may have snuck off and won this bout.
Okay, so here we go, yeah.
And again, both guys tit for tat, like you said. However, Round completes the takedown, double leg.
Be the guillotine?
Well, let's see. Okay, now he's got that quite hidden, but yes, it looks like he's got the guillotine choke.
He taps.
Yes,
it's the guillotine, Pierre. Unbelievable.